Hey my polish peeps, this is Jackie coming to you with the May Hella Handmade Creation polishes that were sent to me. Got some beauties here, so I thought I'd share them with you. So let's get started. The first one up is all mixed up lacquer. This beauty, this is Spicy AF, is a reddish jelly base with intense blue purple large particle shimmer, which gives a bright fuchsia look in certain lights. And as you can see that really sharp. In this lighting, it's really kind of blowing it out, but this is kind of a reddish pink. Really pretty color. Once again, this is all mixed up lacquer. Gorgeous. If you want a bright color, this is a good one. Spicy AF. And here it is on my fingers. There we go. The middle finger is matte, and the pointer is glossy. This is 3 coats. This one is a little thinner, so it took 3 coats to get that all nice and lovely. 2 to 3. It all depends on your hand and your fingernails. But with my fingernails a little bit longer, they took 3 coats. It's a gorgeous color, you guys. It's really pretty. Got a great shift in there. That purple shift is really apparent on the nail. And this is even pretty matte. See that? But if you really want to see that shimmer, you'd probably more likely like it in glossy. But very pretty. Once again, this is all mixed up lacquer, Spicy AF. There you go. Still see that really big shimmer there. Very pretty. All mixed up lacquer. Next up is Hearts and Promises. It's this one here. This one is Rhodonite. I think it's Rhodonite. Isn't that gorgeous? That Hearts and Promises continues their Crystal and Gemstone series. Rhodonite has a pink cream base with purple blue UCC flakes and a sparkle of purple Aurora shimmer. And you can see that purple Aurora shimmer in there. And the different color with the flakes. It's a really pretty color. If you like a pink, this is awesome. Love a pink. Very pretty. Once again, this is Hearts and Promises. Rhodonite. Here that one is. Middle finger is matte and pointer is glossy. And you know me, I like a lot of flakes, so I always put 3 coats, but 2 coats it covered perfectly fine. That pretty matte. You can see those flakes, and then here is it glossy. Very pretty color. Once again, this is Hearts and Promises. Rhodonite. Gorgeous. Love the flakes and the shimmer. See that shimmer right there, and the different color flakes kind of coming through. Very pretty. Right there, look at that. Boom. Love that. Once again, Hearts and Promises. Next beauty up is Jen and Berries. Tell us about your beaver. Jen and Berry continues their Great Britain Bake Off series with the polish inspired by Prue Leaf. Not exactly sure. Tell us about your beaver. Has a seafoam green jelly base with green and blue violet shifting iridescent flakes, blue and purple microchrome flakes, or multichrome flakes, sorry, multichrome flakes. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Love the flakes in this one. Another flaky bomb that's beautiful. Jen and Berries. Tell us about your beaver. Cracks me up. Okay, I'm not going to go there. Anyways, here we go. Isn't that beautiful? Here that is on the wheel here. They're really pretty. Here that one is glossy. That's 2 to 3 coats again because I like a lot of flakes. And then here it is matte. Look at that gorgeous matte that is. Isn't that pretty matte, y'all? Look at that. Really pretty matte because it really brings out the flakes. Personally, I love this one matte just because of the flakes are just kind of glow when it's mattified. Once again, here it is glossy. And here it is matte. Very pretty. Either way, it's gorgeous. There you go. Once again, that was Gin and Berries. Tell us about your beaver. This one will be $13.50 with a 350 cap. I think I forgot to tell you those, but all that information will be in the information box. Once again, Gin and Berries. Next one up is Moonshine Manning. Here's another one of my favorites. I'm going to look at this, y'all. Is that ridiculous or what? This is 90210. Gorgeous. 90210 is a hot coral glowing with iridescent flakes shifting through pinks, gold, and orange. It's inspired by the iconic 90s TV show of the same name. 90210. I used to watch that. Love that. They were from Minnesota, actually, before they moved to California. Remember that. Pretty. Love that. Look at that. So pretty, y'all. Here that one is on the fingers. So pretty. Let's focus. There we go. Love this one matte again. Ring finger is matte and pinky is glossy. Look how pretty that is matte, y'all. Just brings out those flakes again. So pretty. And here it is, all glossified on my thumb. This one I think took 3 coats also on my nails just because of the length, but it did cover pretty well in 2, so it really depends 2 and 3 coats. But I really like that matte. Let me get up close. Look at those. They just kind of glow mattified. You can see all those different flake colors. Very pretty. Once again, Moonshine Manning. Pinky is glossy. Ring finger is matte. So it's 90210. $13, cap of $200. There's those big old flakes. Really pretty. Love this one. Bright, great for summer. Great toe color. See that from the moon, y'all. Seriously. Next one is Sassy Pants Polish. This one is Rainy Day Reflections. It's a serene gray-blue subtle holographic polish with rainbow microflakes and a silver metallic flecks, invoking a Seattle's misty mornings. Yeah, pretty. A really pretty color also. Kind of a blue-gray. I just love that kind of shade. It's very pretty. And then she put some holographic flakes in there, make it sparkle. Very, very pretty. And some silver flakes. So again, this is Sassy Pants Polish. Rainy Day Reflections. That's this one on the wheel. Very pretty. Here it is, glossy. And you can see those flakes. Very pretty. And then here it is, matte. Now the rainbow flakes don't show up matte, so that really depends on how you want to look at it. Lots of rainbow flakes, really pretty. When you mattify it, the silver comes out more. And this is 2 to 3 coats. Very pretty on the nail. Once again, this is Sassy Pants Polish Rainy Day Reflections. It'll be $13.50 with a 100 cap. Gorgeous. Sassy Pants Polish Rainy Day Reflections. Last one I have up for you is Victorian Varnish. As you can see, there's a serious reflective glitter in this. And look at this thing, y'all. This is incredible. This is Steampunk Unicorns. Or Steampunk Sparkle, sorry. New series, yep. Steampunk is a cyan base with large particle blue aqua shifting shimmers, host of ghost flakes in pink, blue, purple, and peach, and gold, green, and pink reflective glitters. I mean, this thing is just outrageous and stunning. You all need to pick this one up. If you don't, I don't know what's wrong with you. Victorian Varnish, Steampunk Sparkle. And this is their new series of Steampunk Unicorns. This is $13.50 with a 300 cap. This is gorgeous, y'all. Look at that. You know, I love me a reflective glitter, and Tammy does not disappoint. This is amazing. Just amazing. Look at that. Flakes and reflective. We can't get any better than that. It's beautiful. Here that one is, and look at it, mattified. You can really see those flakes, but then you don't get the reflective. But then here it is glossy, and you kind of get all of them, because those flakes really do shine through, even glossy. And here it is all glossified up, and then you can see that reflective just like that. Boom. Beautiful. This is beautiful, y'all. Look at them flakes. Incredible. It's incredible. My favorite out of the bunch, but they're all beautiful. This one is incredible, and you all need to pick it up. This one is Victorian Varnish, Steampunk Sparkle. Gorgeous. That is all I have for you for this May Hella Handmade Creations. I have a lot of amazing choices this month, so y'all need to go on and look. The wish list is open already, but the sale does not start until May 14th through the 21st. I will put all that information below. If you want to see more stills and pictures and different lightings, you can go onto my Instagram page, and there will all be there. Thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you another time. Bye.